Which board games have not stood the test of time? Which ones are we going to sell?
And which games we got to replace those games.
Don't spoil it. Cause now it's time to talk about the games we're selling. There's gonna be 6 games and I'll start out on the heavy end, alright? Right here, at the bottom, I have one of my favorite board games of all time, a game that I love. I just recently said it's one of the best story board games. And yes, I'm selling it. This is a board game, a very sad one at that, where you are in the middle of a civil war and try to build up your shelter. This book will ask you, for example, mister, there are some kids knocking on your door. Will you open the door or not?
Damn kids, get off my lawn.
Then you die.
I die, they die.
No,
Because I didn't let them in. Why
No,
would I
you
die?
felt bad about not letting them in, so your heart stopped and you died. That's exactly how the game works. You build up your shelter and then answer these tough story questions. It's great. It's one of the best scavenging systems out there. It's a bit convoluted, maybe the rules are not the simplest one. It's a quite solitary game.
It is a very solitaire game, but it is based on a video game, so what do you expect? It is solitaire. But you still make decisions together, even if you play co-op, and sometimes you will have different opinions about those kids, like we had now. Would you let them in?
No, definitely not.
Then sometimes those decisions are exactly what you thought they would be.
The thing is that even though I like this game and love this game, there's gonna be a second edition of this game, which I have my eyes on. That's why this one will go onto the sell pile.
It's okay, you're not seeing double. Well, you are seeing double because it's 2 of these games.
Well, we have 2 copies and
Yeah.
one is still in shrink, so we're selling this one.
We have 2 purple hazes. Yes, it is one of my top rated solo games of all time. This is a war game, story war game about Vietnam War. You will pick a mission and there are plenty to pick from. And then you will create your squad of soldiers that you will fit with guns and equipment, and each of those soldiers have different roles, and then you will head out into the world. And by world I mean Vietnam, right here. You'll move around and then you'll have different encounters where you will draw a card and it will tell you what happens. And you'll have to also make some decisions. Can you see the pattern here? You won't have to let any kids in anywhere, I hope. There's combats, there's story, there's squad building, tons of cool stuff. And I don't even have to answer the question, why am I selling it? Because I think it was obvious from the intro, wasn't it?
Yeah, we have 2 copies of the game. But since we have these holes now here in the background, we have to fill them in. We recently received World Order, which, oh boy. My favorite game of all time is Hegemony, and this is a sequel to that game. So we were really excited to play it. It was okay.
Yes, we did play the prototype that was sent to us last year.
Yeah.
And we were disappointed. Let's just face it, we were disappointed.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of interaction. But this is an expansion which adds a lot of interaction, a lot of events. So I'm adding this to my collection to really play it with this expansion alone and seeing if, well, it holds up to Hegemony levels of gameplay.
Fingers crossed, because it really, really looks like a good game and that we would enjoy.
This is a game where you kind of try to split the world up. You're a world leader, for example, you can lead the US and try to get as much influence and power and resources as possible.
I'll have something totally different going into the collection.
That's an expansion, because my expansion is bigger than your game, I think.
It's not about the size.
Well, that's what he said.
Anyway, it's a trick-taking game. A lot of people have been saying, you haven't tried Skull King? You haven't tried trick-taking games? That's a lie, I have tried a few trick-taking games and I really like them. So if somebody says this is really, really good, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna try it. So that's why it goes onto the shelf. But we're running out of room on our shelves, so we gotta remove some more games. Giannis?
Yes, and for me, the game I'm gonna remove is actually Unconscious Mind. I was so excited when we got this. I really, really wanted to play it because 2 things. This is about therapy, about getting into people's dreams and then curing them of their fears or problems. And that premise alone feels amazing and great. And it's a Euro game. I love Euro games. Yet this one felt not that thematic for me. It felt like there's a lot of extra things that, well, shouldn't be there and the game would still be really, really good. And well, it is good. It is good. It's good, so good that good we're selling it.
Well, how good is it? Yeah, that you're
good.
selling it.
Not particularly for me, unfortunately. So selling this one, what you get?
I got another war game-ish in a shrink. So you might, if you follow our channel...
You know that you can order like one game. You don't have to get 2 copies always for no reasons at all.
You mean like this?
Yeah.
Sometimes I misclick, like click. No, we got sent one and then some other things happen. So that's why we have 2. We don't need 2. Nexus Ops is a perfect Risk replacement. Have you played Risk? You haven't lost anything. You want to play a Risk, don't do it, play this. This is a simple war game where you create a board, you have these armies, and you will move those armies around the board and roll some dice to fight other players. You have different factions, and it's fairly quick. It scratches that conflict game itch in just an hour. I mean, it's very quick. I mean, if we only had 1 copy, I wouldn't sell it. But since we have 2, I'm gonna sell the one here and buy a blacklight for this one. Do you know why I want to buy a blacklight?
Blacklight? Yeah, because those are luminescent.
Yes, they shine in the dark.
Just like this shines on your tabletops. We recently played Rivals, actually, and this is
going in or going out?
This is going in.
That's
because we sold 2, so now we have empty spaces. We cannot leave empty spaces on our shelves.
Just checking.
So Rivals is a battle royale game. If you don't know what that is, all players are competing to be the last one standing. Where's the map? Oh yeah, there is no map. You build it from these tiles, and that's annoying.
That's very annoying.
There is gonna be this huge map where all the players will be on, and you will want to be the last one standing here, because in each round one of these pieces get destroyed until just few players remain. And while the map gets destroyed, also you shoot each other, because, well, it's easier to win if all other players get shot and you survive.
Sounds like Fortnite or
It is.
PUBG
Yes.
or Apex Legends or any other battle royale.
So the thing is, we played this. We quite enjoyed it. There is some cleaning up that we need to do, right? So even maybe house rules or something.
I mean, it has great premise and it really works. It really felt like a PUBG game. It does have some player elimination issues, like if you get shot immediately, you can't rejoin a different server. No, you have to sit here and just spectate other players.
My biggest problem is that there are no player rates, no useful player rates, which freaking suck. For this game, that's actually not that complicated. The player rates make it complicated. But with all that said, this one we will want to play more.
Yes, definitely stays and comes into our shelf to stay on our shelf to...
Okay.
What's my game? I'll just talk about the game that
I
I'm
placed
adding.
this in the shelf while you explain the next one.
All right, this is a sequel to... Why am I talking about this? It's one of your top-rated games. Like, there was King's Dilemma that we did a review on, actually way back when I wasn't as gray as I am now and you had more hair.
And once he's finished with all the backstory that will take you 2 hours, I'm gonna stop you now. The idea is that you are these counselors for the queen, in this case, because it's Queen's Dilemma, and you vote on problems. You open up an envelope and it will say, hey, this person has...
Too many bad jokes and it always takes too long in the video.
So we probably need to hang him, all right? And in that case, we then
won't
vote.
know. We won't know!
Yes. So at the end of the day, whoever has the majority, we as a country do that thing and try to help Queen to, like, kind of, what is it? Like, Queen...
Not let the country be destroyed while she's away.
Yeah, so she's away, we are leading the country and try to flourish at that. I love that one of my favorite games of all time is Queen's Dilemma still. Queen's Dilemma adds much more. You have stickers, you control your own regions, there are more enticing stories. I mean, I think this is one of the most anticipated game for me for years. At least for 3 years I've been just waiting for this.
All right, I guess this should go. Or shouldn't. Maybe it shouldn't. Should it? Should? Well, Monster Hunter World is another game that is based on a video game. How come we're getting into video game?
Because we have many of those, don't worry.
You will have a giant boss right here that you want to kill. And each of you will have a unique character somewhere in here that you will use to kill that boss. It's all the way in there. Here we go, a character. And you will work together, it's a co-op game, to bring him down. Each time you do, you get new stuff. You get new abilities. That's the monster right here. You get all kinds of new stuff to try to defeat the next on the list. This one actually should have wings, but we defeated him and he has no wings now. Why are we getting rid of this? Because we have too many boss battlers?
We have too many boss battlers, and most importantly, there is Primal Awakening, which we have tons of.
The biggest reason is that because one of your boss battlers takes a room of 25 different other boss battlers.
Yes, and it's much better than that one. This, I think, is the king of boss battling games, together with Oathsworn maybe, and those are much better games. We're not gonna play this. That's why we're picking these games over Monster Hunter. Even though if you have played the video game of Monster Hunter, I think you're gonna enjoy this even more.
Yes, definitely. If you love the video game, you will like this.
Before I talk about the last game that we are selling, I'm gonna mention that all of these games will be available at our Discord server for our supporters for 2 weeks at a discount, so our supporters can get them cheaper as a thank you for us, for the support of the channel. And whatever is left, we're gonna sell on the internet. Yeah.
Yes, on the giant place called Internet.
You're selling this. You talk about it.
I am. I got this when the crew hype was high. I mean, I liked it, but it's just, I'm letting it go because I'm not gonna play it since another The game came out. You wanna talk about the other The game that has The replaced this for me? The?
Yeah, so why I also want to talk about it is because I actually bought the gang. You had the gang, we had the gang, you had the collection.
It's my gang. I took it home.
You took it home, and we're always missing the gang, and I wanted to have it here as well. The gang is an amazing cooperative game where you play poker essentially, but you all have the same goal of playing your hands in the correct order, right?
Sure, you will say, wait, the crew is a trick-taking game. Yes, co-op trick-taking, but it's totally different. How are you replacing trick-taking with, like, poker? Well, I'll tell you why. It's much quicker to get to the table, much quicker to play, easier to get people to like it, just gets more plays out of it. So that's why this, even though a very good game, has to go because there's a new gang in town. We said we would take out 6 games and bring in 6 games. The gang makes 5, which is the 6th one.
Well, this one will be a bit more difficult to show you guys because it's a heavy one, it's a new one, and it's the hot one. Lands of Evershade, Mr.
Evershade is D&D in a box, or any RPG in a box, except you don't need anyone to create a story because somebody already did that. The good people at Awaken Realms created a story right here with all kinds of paragraphs and choices that you need to make. But that's not all. Not only did they create a story, they created a character sheets that you can modify and save between the games, right? They created amazing minis that you will use for your characters and the monsters that you have to fight. But they also create, where's the boards? There are no boards here. Where are the boards?
the board box.
Oh. Anyway, there are cool boards that you open up and just ready to go for battles, for scenarios, for like.
What? There are sheets that you place. There are nothing you open up.
It's not a book.
It's not a book.
I thought it was a book.
No, it's not a book.
Sure, because in the prototype.
Yeah, because I just unboxed it for our supporters. So our supporters can see the unboxing video for that one.
It wasn't even a book in the prototype.
No.
Just I'm old, misremembered.
Yes.
Right.
Anyways, this is our most anticipated board game of the year because us playing up the prototype, and there was one situation which made us like giggle and feel like we shouldn't do this bad thing, and obviously we did that bad thing.
Yeah, we're sick maniacs, so we did that.
So we're gonna talk about this game a lot more similarly to any of the games that we just placed in the shelves. So be sure to subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content, having a little fun with your friends while playing some board games. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check out these games on our Discord server if you want to pick them up. Yes, our supporters only access to the server.